20-18, as I said before we went to break, how the turntables. The Bison are now up by 2 points. After what seemed like forever, the Jackrabbits would go up by 2. The Bison would inch closer with 1, and now after a call that the Jackrabbits thought should have gone their way, it's just kind of deflated them, and North Dakota State really has the momentum going into that timeout taken by Coach Georgalis. Pick up far side, Shireman kills it down. A point for South Dakota State to get back within 1. Let's see now if they can regain that confidence and make that final push to get over the hump in this set number 4. Near side, Winter bounces it. Now ready to serve. That's going to be very long. Field goal's good on the other side. The team, the bench for NDSU, making line of that, and again NDSU up by 2, 21-19 now, as they look to put this one away. Although it will not win the match. Set up, Shireman gets blocked on the front end. Now again, Shireman tries it, picked up by Quan. Far side, Bowling. And now Thompson tries her hand at it. Inside, Barth gets it across, and South Dakota State keeps it alive. Again, that front right side keeps giving State trouble. Quan sets up detention. Picked up by Burke. In the middle, Burke. That'll go off the hands of Johnson, but back into the field of play from Hinsey. Makovica now, and it'll get near side to Thompson. Excellent volleyball coming from both sides. Tanchin gets it, and she looks to kill it right there. Nice pick up by Schlimgen. Burke with the tip. Near side, Tanchin, and South Dakota State with the rejection. Reagan Riley on the near side. 21-20 is the score. And South Dakota State may just have a little bit of life left in them.
Nice, scrappy volleyball. That's what we like to see.
Far side now, Shireman set to serve. Down by just 1. In the middle, Tanchin sends it across, picked up by Makovica. Now far side, Burke sends it across, off the hands of Hinsey, and we're tied at 21. It goes over near the rock climbing wall they have here in the field house, and another timeout. This is coming down to the wire, folks. Make sure you don't touch that dial. 21. We are all tied up. We will take another 30 seconds here on KSDJ.
Here's a fun fact for you. The average chameleon can point their eyes in 2 different directions. On the other hand, the average human can't. So unless you're a chameleon, there's absolutely no way you can focus on texting and driving at the same time. So don't do it, unless you're a chameleon.
Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
(21-21) in this all-important set number 4. South Dakota State wins it, match over. They win it 3-1. If North Dakota State wins this, we keep on fighting. Go to that 5th set and play to 15. It sure is a battle, and it always is between these two teams. North Dakota State versus South Dakota State. We're glad you're here with us along for the ride. Shireman with the ball in hand. Cannot remember how many times she served in a row, but it has been more than once, I know that. Set up to Tanchin on the near side, now at the net. Burke fires it down on the far side, 22-21, and State regains the lead.
Burke firing on the outside there, and she has 3 more rotations left in that front row. She is going to do some serious damage if she keeps this streak up.
Shireman again received by Hinsey on the opposite side, now fired by Barth, and that one will go off the hands of the Jacks, 22-22. Again, this one may go into extra services. In fact, it probably will.
That would never happen.
No, never.
It's not like I've went to 28 before.
Yeah, right. 22-22. Burke fires it. Another point for South Dakota State. You mentioned something about 28 being the threshold.
Yeah.
They went to 32 the other day because I think they have to still win by 2 in college.
32.
32-30 was the
like
final set score between USD and South Dakota State the other day in set number 2.
Sounds like a fun day.
Oh,
volleyball.
That was a fun set to watch. And 24-22,
Match
South Dakota State
point.
now up. Now we can agree on this. This is match point.
Actually, I called it game point earlier. Thank you very much.
So now Thompson, all the weight of Brookings weighing on her, sends it across, set up. Now Hinsey fires it. It's out, and the point will be to North Dakota State on the touch.
I don't think anybody knows who touched it. I didn't see. It had to have been on the block.
It had to have been. So now a completely flipped script, 24-23. North Dakota State has ball in hand. Schmall on the near side, sends it across, picked up by Van Egdom.
Burke.
Up to Burke, fires it in. A point South Dakota State, and they take this set 25-23 and the match 3-1. They break their 5-game losing streak, coming into enemy territory here, taking down the mighty Bison. And we'll have post-game here in just a couple of minutes. Make sure to stick around here on KSDJ. Wonderful match. We'll wrap it up and tie it in a bow for you when we come back. You're listening to Jackrabbit Volleyball on KSDJ.